Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing another player review as we do every week. This week we are doing it on the 86 right mid new Inform Fekir. So I picked Fekir up on the market for, as you can see, 40k and 750 coins, and the reason for him being so low in price despite his amazing stats is purely just because he doesn't have the highest amount of pace and he's actually in the right midfield position. So his base stats are actually really overpowered actually, and what I basically did is played him in right mid at the start but then just switched him to a cam in game, and honestly he was actually really good and he was a really fun card to use. So as you can see right here on screen, his base stats are actually 80 pace, 85 shooting, which is very good, 83 passing, which is good, 90 dribbling, which is amazing. Obviously his defending doesn't matter, and then also 79 physical, which really isn't too bad. He's 5'8", so he's pretty small, which is kind of good to be honest because it suits his style of play. Now as you can see as well, he is left footed with a high medium work rate, he has 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and also his record was pretty good for me. 3 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. You can't really complain at that. He was involved in 3 goals in 3 games, so you can't really complain to be honest. Now moving on to his in-game stats. So first of all we're going to talk about the positives. So one of the positives which I would say is definitely his strength. He has 84 strength. I was really impressed with that. I wasn't expecting it, but then in game it does make sense to be honest because he really did feel like he could hold up the ball, so I was very impressed with that. Now his overall dribbling stat is 90, which is really good. It's his best stat. You're not going to complain about that, and you really could feel it in game. He was just taking on men like they weren't even there. It's absolutely brilliant. He really was absolutely sublime when it came to the dribbling, and his balance stat is 93, ball control 91, dribbling 92, and composure 91. You can't really complain at that, honestly. He was so good on the ball, it was ridiculous. Now for his shooting, he actually has 85, which is actually really good overall. Like 85 shooting for a cam is very nice. I know he's a right mid, but I was playing him in cam, and I'm sure most of you will probably switch into cam anyway in game. So his shooting was overall pretty good. However, I did find it was kind of on and off. He did have a lot of chances which sometimes he missed. Maybe that's just down to me not being able to finish properly, but overall I thought he did have good shooting. His shot power, as it says on the stats, 87. That was just absolutely amazing. His shot power really was something else. Also, I just want to mention that his passing, by the way, was just not bad at all. It was really good actually. He still had really good passing. However, I would say shooting, his dribbling, and just that 84 strength was just one of his main stats, if you get what I mean. Like, to be honest, just the style of play that I play, I personally play short, quick passing, so his vision and etc isn't really used all that much. However, his crossing, when he did get in crossing positions, I felt were really good, so his passing is definitely not something to pass up on. Now moving on to the negatives to this card, I would probably say there weren't really many, to be honest. Now the one thing that I would say for this guy is obviously his heading is not really great, purely just because he doesn't have the best of jumping. He's not the tallest, but however he's not really going to be expected to win many headers, so his heading wasn't really great. Also his reactions weren't quite up to par. However, it wasn't really too bad. His stat was 79, which isn't really too bad to be honest, and his volleys were also not brilliant, along with his long pass. They weren't like really bad. None of these stats were really bad. Maybe his jumping wasn't really great to be honest, and his heading accuracy, but you don't expect him to win headers like I said. But his volleys and long passing are definitely ones which I'd like him to improve on, but then again they're just not major stats to be honest. And also maybe a bit more pace. Maybe if he just had 85 pace overall, then he would just be an absolutely superb card. Overall though, he was really good, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway guys, that is the end of today's review video. If you guys have enjoyed them, please be sure to drop a like rating down below, and also while you're over there, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because we are very close to 1.1k, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah guys, that is it from me, and I will see you guys all in the next video. It's been your boy Tempers. Peace out.